Hello there. Just finished the weekly group coaching call with my clients, and a topic came up, and the explanation I gave really resonated well. So I wanted to share it with you also. And that was around the idea. Well, let me just back up a little. It started with this common experience that members of my community have of being told that we are intimidating to other people. And a common understanding about intimidation is that it is aggressive, that you are trying to puff your chest out or seem stronger and are bullying a little bit. That's one of the things that's how intimidation is typically viewed. But when we dug a little deeper, the intimidation that we're being accused of being is when we show up confidently, very self-assured, seem like we're in control, we know what we're doing, and the people around us who have imposter syndrome, that are insecure of themselves, find us intimidating. Not because we're doing anything aggressive or we're trying to put them down, but because their insecurity is now threatened. What if this person shows that I don't know as much as I pretend to? Or if this person's confidence reveals the fact that I'm actually afraid. That's the kind of intimidation that people can often experience with us, is when we show up authentically, we're comfortable in our own skin, we know what our lane is, we show up confidently, so on. And other people who aren't in that place are intimidated by us. So, whose problem is it in those circumstances? Is it up to us to tone it down, to be more humble, to not be so confident, so that other people don't feel as intimidated by us? No. We don't have to dull our authenticity because of somebody else's insecurity. It's their issue. But let's say you're the one with the issue. You're the one that feels insecure and are often intimidated by people that you think are smarter, stronger, more together, and you don't want to feel that way anymore. Well, here's a shift you can make. The question I asked my clients was, have you ever been in the presence of somebody that you really, really admired? The smartest person in their field, whatever it is, and you were so eager to learn from them and so eager to hear what they had to say, and they all said, yeah, I have had that experience. And I asked, how intimidated were you by that person? And they said, well, I wasn't intimidated. And I said, well, that's because you showed up not in competition with this person, but to be their student. And that's the difference. When you are eager to learn from people, no matter who they are, no matter what walk of life they're from, if their socioeconomic status is technically beneath yours, doesn't mean they don't have anything to teach you about life, because they've had to overcome harder things than you have. Or somebody is very high in the academic ladder and you are a voracious student of that subject and you want to learn from anybody you can, you automatically show up deferential. Ears open, eyes wide, wanting to be poured into. Give me your wisdom, give me your knowledge. There's no room for intimidation because you are not looking to show that person up, to prove you're just as good or smarter. You're just there to be a humble student to learn. Now, if you had that position with everyone, that you were there to be a student, and you were not in competition in any way, there's no intimidation factor. There's no reason why you would feel like that person was a threat to you or your ego. So that's the shift. Pretty straightforward. It's a matter of you changing your relationship to that person and their presence in your life, from competition to opportunity, from being the one versus the student, however you want to differentiate it. But coming from that place of being a student to everyone around you, you never have to prove yourself. You never have to be the smartest in the room. You're there to grow and to learn. So that's my 2 cents on this subject. Hopefully it's helpful for you. And just a reminder, these are the kind of things that people get as part of my Bless and Release community. So if that's something you're interested in pursuing, shoot me off a message and we'll talk about the particulars of bringing you into the community. So until we talk again, this has been Brian. Thanks for being you. And remember, no matter what's going on in your life, you're good enough. Talk to you soon.